Hey, what's up guys? So we're going to use Taylor of Old Bond Street's Grapefruit Shaving Cream. And the scent on this has always been, to me, just spot on. I mean, it's like you just cut open or split open with your hand a grapefruit. I mean, it is literally just like a grapefruit. You get that tart, citrusy type of scent. Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. I don't necessarily like grapefruit, to be honest. As far as like eating it, it's way too bitter, sour for me. I'm in more of like the sweet and savory as opposed to like the sour. So like eating grapefruits, I dislike, but I really like the smell of grapefruit, and this is spot on. Okay, for the razor, we'll use the Dark Stag. This is sent by LP. Extremely heavy, like a pot metal type. And in the Dark Stag, it's a 3-piece razor, by the way. We're going to throw in a Muscat razor, or razor blade. This is probably a second or third use. I really can't tell you. I have several blades just kind of like sitting, and most of them have been used already. So, all right. The Dark Stag does have a little overhang on each side, so the little tabs here and here do kind of overhang, as you can see. So just be careful. If you're getting under your nose, those tabs could cut, theoretically, the little bottom of your nose there. We have, I think we're at 3.5 or maybe 4 days of full growth. So, we're getting there, looking a little scruffy. So, razor's in there. That's good. We will use my Scally Badger. Let me go ahead and wring this out. This is my little 24 millimeter brush. I had that soaking in my Mount Fuji mug, and I just filled it back up with warm water because that's been sitting for a while, soaking. So there's a couple ways you could do. You could obviously just stick the brush right in there. You could scoop some out with your finger, put it on your face and lather up. You could scoop some out with whatever and put it in a bowl and lather up. We're not going to do a bowl lather today, and I don't like to stick like my brushes into containers. I don't know, I've just never done that. I'm not hard pucks, but creams. I don't like to do that with creams. So what we're going to do is run some warm water here. I'm going to wet the face one more time, and we will get to it. It's pretty late here, and I've got to get up and go to work tomorrow, so this will be probably just a 2-pass. So I'm just going to get my finger in there, and that's probably way more than enough, but we'll just kind of get this spread around here on the beard. You don't want it too heavy in specific spots. You kind of want to get it as spread out as possible. Hope everyone's week is going well. Okay, good. All right, Taylor of Old Bond Street from me. I know a lot of people, I'm just wiping the excess on my brush here. A lot of people struggle with having like dry skin after using certain creams. I don't know that that's necessarily 100% true for me. Maybe if I didn't use a post shave, I would see an issue. But you have to remember, I also don't use too many balms. Used to, but more recently I have not. And I put just straight on alcohol aftershave on, like I'll be doing today. So some people say that they, get some dry skin from using creams. Maybe my skin is just used to me constantly drying it out with the alcohol aftershaves. So let's go ahead and dip some water. You don't want to add too much water too fast to this because you can drown the cream out. You can get it super sudsy as opposed to like, you know, a creamy dense lather. And once you do that, you've got to add more soap to kind of balance it back out, you know. You have much more control, in my opinion, if you're using a bowl. Not in my opinion, I mean, that's just a fact. If you're using a bowl, you know, you can add cream and add water slowly, and not really worry about, well, how much is the brush holding, you know, that type of thing. So, also read in multiple places that, you know, creams for most people don't provide enough slickness. They don't have enough density for the user to feel, you know, safe, having it protective enough. That's something else I also don't subscribe to. I can't, at least for me, in my experience, I don't really have any issues. I mean, if something's not slick enough, obviously that's an issue. But I don't have a cream that hasn't been slick enough, so. All right, I think we're good. I have enough for the next pass for sure, so we'll end it there. Let me just rinse off the bottom of the actual handle there so I'm not having a huge mess whenever I set this down. All right, let's get to it. Wet the razor, the dark stag. I think LP picked this up at Sally's, right? I think it's Sally's. I need to get a haircut. It's been a little while. It's been over a month, I think. All right, well, it cut nicely there. The Voskhod in this is tugging slightly. I think that's probably due to it just having several uses on it. So this will probably be its last shave. I'll let it dry when I'm done, and then I will put it in my blade bank. Every blade that I've ever used and have thrown away, right here. Well, not thrown away, but you know, have done away with. I'm not shaving with it any longer. They're all right there from like 2-3 years ago, whenever I first started actually like shaving like this. Yeah, good. We are not baby bottom smooth by any means, but I could pass for at work tomorrow with this. You know, it's not too bad. We'll do one more pass. I really hope my sink does not mind all of this hair. Not like it has a choice, but this razor also has very nice rinse ports. I'll show you those real quick. You can see it just has one large slit on each side. Well, my finger's covering it up, but yeah, one large slit right there, and then obviously identical on the other side. So it does very good as far as getting the lather and hair gunk out of there when rinsing. Oh wow, the scent on this is so nice. I don't know when this video will be uploaded, which day. I'm still kind of like back feeding the channel with some shaves during the storm or the aftermath of the storm, so I don't really know. I mean, obviously I have power now. I did one other shave with power. So the wife and the baby get back. Very soon. So just went ahead and pulled out the rest of the lather that we have. I'm gonna just throw that on because this will be the last pass. I need to get to bed. All right, nice. Yeah, I'm like playing with the lather a little bit, but you know, that's kind of the fun of this, really. The scents, you know, seeing what kind of lather you can create, watching the hair just kind of like fall off your face. There's a lot of really cool things about shaving this way as opposed to how I used to, just in the shower really quick with one of those, you know, cartridge razors, and you know, and I only did one pass and that type of thing. Yeah, this dark stag razor really does a nice job. It honestly does a phenomenal job. We're getting a little dry. The residual slickness on Taylor of Old Bond Street is not the greatest. You know, once you kind of take it off, there's not too much residual slickness. Now, if I wet my fingers and go back around, there is, you know, it kind of comes back to life. So as long as you wet the razor, you could do some buffing passes after. But, you know, don't push it too far beyond its limits, because if your razor's dry and you're just trying to go over again, you're going to have issues. So just something to keep in mind. Good, we're good. Perfect. Not too bad. A quick but also enjoyable shave. Actually, not too quick. We're 15 minutes in. But, you know, relatively quick. As opposed to like my 30-minute videos, right? So. Whew. Let's do a cold water rinse. Let my water get cool. It's super hot right now. There we go. Now it's getting nice and cold. There we go. Oh yeah. We didn't do against the grain on the cheeks, so you can still hear. But hey, I don't have that much time. Not that that would have even taken that long. In all honesty, the number one reason is just because I want to be able to shave again tomorrow. And if I don't go against the grain tonight, tomorrow night I'll have a decent amount of growth and I could shave again. So, all right, we're gonna go. I think we used this the last shave. I don't know, but snake bite, the aftershave tonic. By fine. Whew. We probably have one more shave with that. Breathe some of it in my nostrils. Woo! Like a Vicks vapor rub right up my nose. Woo! My eyes are watering. My nose is screaming. Woo! That's a... You know what it kind of feels like? I mean, this hasn't happened since I've been an adult, but when I was a kid, burns. When I was a kid, we used to go swimming a lot at pools. And like sometimes I didn't wear goggles or anything. So like I'd go under the water or whatever. And so sometimes I'd like go off the diving board and go like cannonballs, you know, where you're not going head first. Like you're literally just going in the water like this. And so like water shoots up your nose and you get that real burning sensation. That's kind of what I just had with this aftershave. Because of the menthol in it. But anyway, it's better now. It's getting better. So, all right, guys, that's the shave. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, Taylor of Old Bond Street's grapefruit. If you like the grapefruit scent, you don't have to like the flavor because you're not going to eat this, obviously. But the grapefruit scent on this is literally spot on. I only have Taylor of Old Bond Street's grapefruit and sandalwood. They have like a royal forest. They have a couple other ones I need to check out as well, just to see those scents. And I think that they may have some other like fruit type scents, like straight fruits, I think. So I might want to check those out as well, just to see how spot on they are, because this is like identical. So hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all healthy, happy, and I'll see you guys for the next shave.